So I was on a call the other day with somebody and they said, hey, I don't think YouTube ads will work for my business because I don't think my target market is on there watching YouTube videos. And I asked, okay, why is that? And he said, well, I have a high priced offer. It costs over $1,000 for people to work with me. And so again, I just think that's not where my target market is on YouTube. And I shared with him this experience. I said, a couple years ago, I was speaking at an event where people were paying $1,500 to attend this event. And I was invited to come speak about the power of YouTube ads. And my opener was, I got up there and I said, hey, how many of you have seen a YouTube video today? How many of you watched YouTube? Maybe like 20% of the people raised their hand in the audience. I asked, how many people have seen a YouTube video in the last week? And like 90% of the room lifted up their hands. 90% of the people in this room had seen a YouTube video in the last week, and they were all willing to spend $1,500 on a ticket to attend this event. If you think about it, almost a third of the people in the world are on YouTube. YouTube has like 2 billion monthly active subscribers. It's like almost a third of the world's population. And not only that, but Google knows what they're searching for and what sites they're visiting, and they know what they're interested in. They know what they're looking for, and because of all these signals that Google has, they know which ad and which video is most likely going to resonate with them, and they can customize that ad to land with that specific audience. But you got to be willing to go there, right? Your audience is on YouTube. The question is, are you using the right targeting method to reach them? In this video, I want to share with you some of our favorite methods of targeting to reach your exact audience. These are audiences that continue to bring in high quality leads and sales, not only for us, but for our clients as well. If you stick with me to the end of this video, I do want to share with you how you can leverage AI to reach more of your ideal audience. One of our favorite ways to reach audiences is by using the targeting method of custom intent. This is a newer way of targeting where you can basically target people who are searching for specific things on Google. So for example, let's say somebody goes on Google and they type in, how do I get six-pack abs? And then they go on YouTube and they're watching cat videos. Well, if you're an advertiser using custom intent audiences and you say, I want to show my ads for my fitness product about people searching for six-pack abs, your video will show up on that video on YouTube about cats or dogs, because that person indicated that they had intent to learn more about six-pack abs. So again, you're tapping into what people are searching for. It's very intent-based. People are looking and asking questions on Google for something that your product or service can solve. So again, the intent of the viewer with what they're asking for, and if you cater that video to match up with what they're searching for, and you have an offer that will amplify their experience, then it all works together and it's very congruent. And it's you get high click-through rates, you get high conversion rates. It's a really great audience to start off with because you get a very specific person who's looking for specific things. Our other favorite method of targeting as of late has been in-market interests. Basically, Google has all these signals of what websites people are frequenting and how long they spend time on those websites. So this may have happened to you. I'm sure maybe if you're like looking for, let's say you're looking to reach business owners and anyone who's looking on, Forbes or Entrepreneur Magazine, or those types of websites, they're obviously in the market to help grow their business. And so they are in the market for growing their business. Or another one is like, let's say that you are wanting to have some silky, shiny hair and you need some shampoo. And if you're looking on shampoo websites, you are in the market for shampoo. And then Google can say, hey, this person is actively looking to purchase shampoo. Let's show them a shampoo ad, right? There's a high alignment in people's interests with also your ability to target and reach those types of people. So that's another one of our favorite methods of targeting, is in-market interest. The third one, I like to call this the cheat codes of advertising. If you've played any Nintendo game, sometimes you can get cheat codes that make it really easy to beat the level or beat the game. maybe it's unlimited ammo or infinite lives. But when it comes to advertising on YouTube, if you can remarket, you can remarket to people who have been to your website. You can remarket to people who have subscribed to your YouTube channel. You can even remarket to people who have viewed your YouTube channel like a year ago. So your ability to engage in people who are already watching your videos, they're already on your website. These are people who know, like, and trust you. They're watching your content, and it's really low-hanging fruit. So some of the requirements around this type of targeting, though, you do want to have an audience size of over 1,000 people. So you need to have at least 1,000 people who have been to your website, or 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Obviously, the bigger the better. This is my favorite because we've had a couple clients where they have these large YouTube channels, like hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers. And they have this huge audience that already are familiar with the brand and what they do. And we basically just say an ad like, hey, we want to show our ads and invite people to take action, and we want to target our YouTube subscribers. And we can go back to people who have subscribed or watched a video from a year ago. And that has a really high resonance. It has a really high performance level. It doesn't take a lot of spend, and you get a lot of engagement. You get videos that have a high click-through rate, you get a high opt-in rate, you get a high purchase rate. So if you do have a large channel, YouTube channel, or a lot of websites, or a big email list, you do want to tap into the remarketing aspect of YouTube ads, because again, that's like the cheat codes. So this last one is the AI, how you can tap into AI, Google's brain, to help launch and scale your ads. So what's really cool is whenever you start off targeting, you really want to be specific, right? It's more of like a sniper approach than a shotgun, whether it's with custom intent or in-market interest or even website remarketing. But once you start to see conversions and get leads and sales consistently, let's say you get 30 sales over 30 days, Google then can take that data of people who have purchased from you, and they can say, hey, who else is most likely to purchase this product? And they can go do their AI thing, because they know sometimes before people know who's most likely to convert. And they can find people who are similar to the buyers and show your ads to those types of people. This happens with target CPA. So a specific example is we had a client in the fitness space. They helped men become fit and build a six-pack, right? And we started launching their ads. We were targeting males between 25 to 35 who wanted to get a six-pack. And we started with getting specific about certain keywords and in-market interests. And once we got a good amount of data and conversions coming in consistently, we said, now that we have this, let's switch it to a target CPA bid strategy, and let's let Google's AI do the heavy lifting. So we basically created a new campaign, and we said, hey, Google, here's the video ad that we know is working really well. We want to target any male between 25 and 35. There was no filters or limitations on the targeting method. And it took like a week. It took a week of learning, and again, during this week, the AI was learning, and because it was learning, our cost per buyer was higher than it normally was. Like, we wanted to be at below $100 cost per buyer, and it was like bringing in like a $300 cost per buyer. It was hard because it wasn't hitting our goals as the campaign. But after that week hit, and once we started to get those conversions coming in, we basically said, if you can get us a buyer for under 60 bucks, we'll spend as much money as we can. And sure enough, after like 10 days, it finally got that cost per buyer below 60 bucks. And like, we were getting a 2x return on ad spend. So for every dollar we spent on ads, we were seeing $2 in sales. And we went from spending like $100 a day to $3,000 a day by targeting a broad audience, leveraging Google's AI. I would only recommend this strategy once you have a proven offer and a proven video, and once you have that conversion data coming in. And once you do, ads become really fun because you can spend a lot of money and also make a lot of money, right? That's the goal at the end of the day. So again, those are our favorite types of targeting. Just to recap, custom intent allows you to tap into Google search and find people that way. There's the in-market interest, where you can tap into people who are actively searching for things in your market based off other websites. 3, you've got anyone who's been to your website, who's subscribed to your email list or on your YouTube channel. You can remarket to those people. And then 4, when you're ready to scale and spend a lot more money, you can tap into Google's AI and do target CPA bidding. Those are my favorite methods for targeting on YouTube. What's working for you though? Do you have a different one to add to the list? I know everyone has different flavors and methods for targeting. I'm curious, drop in the comments below what's your favorite targeting method. I want to thank you for watching. If you're still with us, I think you'll like this next video we have on deck. I dive into how to launch a YouTube ad campaign correctly within Google Ads.